What's going on, guys? Flagcap here with a video for this week. I'm really excited to bring this to you guys. This is some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay, which I just bought yesterday, and I've already beaten the campaign because I have so much of a social life during the week. And so I beat the campaign already. I played a good amount of multiplayer, and I played a decent amount of this game type right here, which is Extraction. And Extraction was like the game type that everyone was kind of excited to see. In a way, it's like, I guess you could say it's Infinity Ward's rebuttal for zombies, such as, the thing that made Black Ops like so popular for the casual player, aside from the people that love the multiplayer. So, I guess I'll let you guys just kind of watch. If I notice something, I'll point it out to you guys. As you can see, oh, you're gonna hear my buddies in the background. As you can see, you're fighting aliens, and they fucking jump around and they're creepy as shit. And in the lower left-hand corner, you see a challenge. So basically, the whole thing revolves around you picking up this drill, you taking it to these hives, which you can see it's like drilling into right there. And when you do that, all these aliens start to swarm you, and these challenges pop up in the lower left-hand corner. And from there, if you complete the challenge, you get extra points, which you can use, and money. And if you look in the lower right-hand corner, the D-pad has a number of options. You can call in an airstrike support with a certain amount of money. I can call in a turret. I can throw out special ammo. And when you gain skill points mid-game, and you can level up perks, and there's different classes. It's really complicated, and I'll do a separate video for that side, but I mostly just wanted to have this up so you guys can see. This is about the first 15 minutes. It's divided into three like major sections. The Extinction game mode is 3 different stages. So I'll let you guys see the first like 15 minutes, the first stage that me and my buddies were playing, all the options that you can use and stuff. And in the meantime, I'll just kind of talk to you guys about Call of Duty Ghosts in general. And what my first impressions of the game are. So hopefully this will be cool for you guys. Now, a lot of this game is, for lack of a better description, received very mixed reviews. There's been some people that have really loved it that I've talked to, and there's been others, more so in the competitive scene, the people that want to compete in this game, and they tend to not like it. And some of the main complaints that I've heard, number one, and this is unanimously from everybody, right? Every fucking buddy I talk to. Oh, the kill times are too fast. First of all, I got a couple issues with that. I would venture as far as they are quicker than other Call of Duties that I have played. That being said, I haven't played many Call of Duties, but what I can tell you is, it's fucking Call of Duty. So if you're bitching about fast kill times, you're talking about you're talking about fractions of a second. That the kill time is different than any of the other Call of Duty. And while that might be noticeable to like someone that's a veteran of the game, and you might, kind of be annoyed at it, look at like people that play Halo all the time. Like the background that I came from, I had a fucking shield in multiplayer, right? You had to get 4 to 5 full bursts or shots, depending on the DMR or the BR, on me, including the last one being a headshot. Mid-strafe, mid-grenade, mid all this other shit on the map. You had to get 4 or 5 direct hits on me in a row for me to die. Okay? So coming over to any Call of Duty after that for those people is going to be fast, right? So I don't really understand that complaint, first of all. I don't get it at all. Secondly, I know that there's no theater mode in this game, which is pretty annoying, especially for me because for doing YouTube videos and stuff. All of this has to be recorded live, right? There's no way I can go back and like, if I have a great game during the day when I don't have my capture card on, I can't go back and like pull up the footage in theater and then edit over it afterwards. This capture card has to be on the entire time, and I have to hope that I play well and have something cool happen during it, right? So I agree that is an issue. Thirdly, people have been touching on the game types and saying that there's not enough of them. They're too, I guess you could say, public friendly. They got rid of Hardpoint, which was, I guess, King of the Hill is the best description for that, which was was a new addition in Black Ops 2, and it was really popular. And they got rid of that, which is strange. And then Search and Destroy, which is something I'm sure most Call of Duty fans are well aware of as a game type. That was also gotten rid of and replaced with something called Search and Rescue. And I've had a chance to play about 5 or 6 games of Search and Rescue thus far, and I have to say, I'm not really understanding what the big bitching and moaning is. It's basically the same thing. You have 1 life, 4v4, you're arming a bomb site. But in addition to that, if you die, if you die, you have a chance, your teammates have a chance to pick up your dog tag, in which case you come back, so you would have more than one life, right? Look how fucking, first of all, look at how amazing this shotgun is. It's so dope. And we have to get 25 kills while prone during this stuff, so you'll see us all go a little bit troll here in a minute. Anyway, so it's still, you know, nuts and bolts, it's pretty much the same. Because what ends up happening is, imagine this scenario. You have one life, people are scared to die, they don't want to challenge, whatever, right? So you have two teams spawning on opposite sides of the map. The first person that dies in the middle of the map, and that becomes apparent on your mini-map for both teams, that the dog tag is there. So do you really think that people are going to run towards it, sprint out into the middle of the map just to get the dog tag, and probably die and spawn you out? Granted, you could probably end up, you know, scheming up some sort of way where you would bait out someone to run out there, and then you kill the person shooting them, and whatever, like, I get it. But the point being, most of the time, you're not going to pick someone up. After all the games I played, I think the most persons I revived in a set of, you know, 8 rounds, first of 4, but we, you know, a couple times we played 8 rounds, was 2 times did I revive someone during the whole thing. So I really don't think it makes that much of a difference, and people are just complaining about it too much. But as far as things that I really enjoy about this game, I guess that's my next point. As a casual player, I think this game is fucking awesome for a number of reasons. First of all, the story has way better graphics, and, you know, the script is written by the person who did Traffic, the TV show, whose name I can't remember right now because I'm fucking stupid and it's late. Anyway, it's written by a good screenplay writer, so it's a really good story. Additionally, like I said, the graphics are so much better, and the other thing you'll notice is they redid a lot of the sounds on this game so that you can hear bullets when they fall to the ground, and when you're shooting, those two sounds will be different depending if you're outside, underneath a wood house, right? And here my shotgun's going to sound different. It's going to echo more off the walls than if I'm standing out in the open. Stuff like that, while not maybe revolutionary as the Infinity Ward would have claimed, it's still a really nice addition and a really nice touch. So, props to you guys on that. Another thing I really enjoy is that you can see a person in front of me is a woman. You can, you know, the character customization is great. You can change your outfit, your helmet. The perk system's really cool. Tons of new guns, which we're not really familiar with, so we have to learn new things. And I think that's awesome. The maps also in the multiplayer look really great. And while some people are complaining that they're also too big, and in some ways I would agree, for a public player, I don't think it's much of an issue. Competitively, you just play the smaller maps then. It's really not that difficult. And, you know, the other thing is, guys, this game has been out for 2 days. Okay, this is why I'm calling it a first impression. This game has been out for 2 days. And people that are complaining and saying it's going to kill the franchise or it's dead, you know, I mean, come on. Really, like, how many games have come out in the past that have needed a patch? You know, if you look at Halo 2, the most iconic Xbox Live multiplayer game ever, the thing that got Xbox Live started as Xbox Live, the battle rifle, the main weapon in that game, sucked ass when the first, like, 6 months that game was out. It wasn't until the game was patched that it was actually functional on a competitive level. So, to you naysayers, I say, hold your horses and wait up. Let the game come out, let them see what people enjoy, and let's see what they change. You know, let's not fly off the handle. Okay, it's fucking ridiculous. But, you know, so you have that. Then the other really great thing is this mode right here, Extinction. Like I said, these challenges in the lower left, in the bottom right, you have all these things you can call in. The 4 different classes that are available in this game type are, you have Weapon Specialist, which is what I chose, in which case, okay, so each of the classes has like an overall trait. So Weapon Specialist, which I am right now, means that my weapons do 25% more damage. And that can be pumped up mid-game to do more, as you saw by when you complete a wave, when you complete one like hive, like, you know, you put the drill down, you do the challenge, it finishes, you get skill points. You can level up your character in-game. So it's those, you know, slight elements of an RPG almost, which is really nice. So, you have that. Additionally, you may have seen me on the video scounging around the map. There's things you can find in little trash bags and little things like that. So it's, you know, you search. I found you can find weapon upgrades. You can find perks for your character to run faster, reload faster. There's even this really cool thing called the Hypno Knife that you can find. And you have to just believe me, I had it. For sake of this video, I can't include the next portion. I'm only doing the first 15 minutes because YouTube won't let me do videos longer than 15 minutes because I don't have enough subscribers. Hint, hint, tell your friends. But anyway, what it does is when you hit one of the aliens with it, it's like a throwing knife. It turns it onto your like your ally, and as you progress in this kind of almost campaign, the aliens get harder and harder. So if you use it on a really like strong alien, well, that's pretty fucking tight. So as a replacement to zombies, I think this is really cool because it's not just the same monotonous like, all right, routine. I know the zombies are gonna spawn here, and I have to fix the window, and then I have to buy this gun and get the speed cola, blah 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 blah. No, every single time you play this, it's gonna be different. And if in a 4-man squad, how it's meant to be played, each person can have a different role. So like I said, weapon specialist. Then there's the tank, the one that I am a tank this round. As you'll see in the lower left, my health has an extra little bar onto it, and up there it says tank. So I can buff up tank and I can take more damage, which basically just means I'm the guy that's kind of like the distraction. I'm the one that can take the most hits, that kind of shit. Additionally, there's the tactician and the medic. Now the tactician can set traps for aliens that earn money. And this right here, you'll see, I just spent like $1,000 of my dollars to call in a grenade turret for this next part. And the placement, you might be like, why'd you place it there? And then I threw out some special ammo, stun ammo, so you can upgrade your ammo types too. God, there's just so much shit to upgrade. Tactician can set traps and that kind of thing, which earns him money, and it also repairs the drill faster. It's similar to Payday 2 in that way, where the aliens are going to not only attack you during the waves, but also the drill. And if they kill the drill, you have to repair it, and it gets a really slow process. That's the next enemy type, called the Scorpion. It's fucking hard. Yeah, so you can repair the drill faster. You might be saying also at this point, why do I have a turret set up facing that wall? Well, it's because having played this before, a bunch of aliens tend to drop over there where my teammates are, and by me facing them with a turret, and they're able to watch me with 2 turrets, we're really able to just watch each other's back. So it might look kind of stupid, but it's actually pretty fucking smart, so shut the fuck up. And then the last class is the medic, and just like in zombies, you die and you can be revived, that kind of thing. And it's a really slow thing to do again, but when you have the medic class on, if you buff it with your skill points in game, you get really, really fast revive. So that being said, a 4-man squad in different than zombies where you just kind of spin this box and you hope to get a really great weapon and work everything out and hold out somewhere. In this, there's kind of a campaign-driven element to it. There's RPG elements, and you really do need 4 people that like communicate, work together, and I think it's really great. And also, the aliens move in really weird ways, and it's really kind of a cool, creepy environment. You saw earlier in the video, I turned on an electric fence that was surrounding one of the areas. There's like a lot of little like hidden nooks and crannies that you can find. At one point, you'll find a computer. I'm not going to tell you where to spoil it, but you'll find a computer at one point that's just kind of hidden, and if you click on it, you can deposit money in it, and if you deposit enough, it calls in like a special attack helicopter to help you out. So there's lots of really cool stuff like that. And in a lot of ways, they did kind of just copy the formula that previous Call of Duties have done, and that Treyarch did with zombies and all those things in the past. I'm speaking generally of the game now, but you know what to expect from a Call of Duty. You know what you're paying for. And while this game might not be as revolutionary, as groundbreaking as Infinity Ward led us to believe in the months leading up to its release, I would say that it innovates on enough of the different aspects of the game to be incredibly fun for a casual player and even a semi-competitive player. So that would be my first impression. I mean, if you don't have it, then there's not necessarily like you have to go get it, but there is something cool about being part of a multiplayer game like Call of Duty the first week that it launches and being online with everybody, because you're on an equal playing field. It really comes down to just like reaction time. It's not like people know the map so much better than you, and that kid got just destroyed. It's not like people know the map so much better than you. You really can figure things out at the same time as people, play the campaign story at the same time as people, play Extinction, this game type, at the same time as people, and just be part of a fun community. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be bringing you a lot more of Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay soon. I'm really enjoying playing this game thus far. Extinction, multiplayer campaign, and all. And yeah, don't forget, or feel free, I guess, to leave a like or a comment below. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, and maybe I can bring you guys a little bit longer gameplays than 15 minutes at some point. That being said, this has been your boy Flagcap, and I'll talk to you all guys soon. Alright, peace.